Boy, have I got some interesting news for you all. By now, I'm sure we all know that Draymond Green punched Jordan Poole during a Warriors practice game in 2022. Supposedly, Poole had said something that provoked Draymond to assault him, according to Draymond. Now, after an entire year, rumor has it that two unknown sources are revealing what Jordan Poole said before he was sucker punched. Are you ready for this? Allegedly, Jordan Poole told Draymond, "You're an expensive backpack for 30. Yep, that's it. That's really it. Draymond Green supposedly assaulted his own teammate because of that statement. The Golden State Warriors lost a championship because Draymond couldn't compose himself due to that statement. I'll read the alleged statement again. "You're an expensive backpack for 30. Let's break down this ridiculous saying, shall we? "You're an expensive backpack for 30. Sounds to me like it means Steph Curry is carrying Draymond Green, and it's costing the organization a lot of money. So, what's false about that? I know that because of his amazing defensive ability, his high basketball IQ, and the fact that he's a cheerleader for the team makes him valuable to the Warriors. All summer, they talked about trying to get Draymond to re-sign because the team supposedly could not win without him. Well, let's be clear about one thing. The only person that the Golden State Warriors cannot win without is Wardell Stephen Curry. Period. There is no debating this. But before we dive in, if you're not just a fan, but also lace up your sneakers to hit the court, it's time to take your game to the next level. Whether you play for the pure joy of it or you're dead serious about honing your skills, there's a world of basketball gear out there waiting for you. From high-tech smart basketballs to personalized ones or even official NBA leather balls, you can find it all. And guess what? You don't need to go on a quest to get them. Everything you need to boost your basketball journey is just a click away. Don't let this opportunity slip through your fingers. Transform your game from amateur to pro with our fantastic selection of basketball gear. Whether you're after a slick jersey, a sturdy hoop, or just a trusty water bottle to keep you hydrated during those intense workouts, we've got your back. Get ready to elevate your game to legendary status. Ready to make it happen? Just click on the links in the description or pinned in the comments. Oh, and a quick heads up, if you decide to make a purchase through one of our affiliate links, we'll earn a small commission. Now let's get back to the game. And without Stephen Curry on the Warriors, would Draymond have won a championship? Probably not. Would Stephen Curry have won a championship without Draymond? Probably yes. I get that defense leads to offense. But how is what Jordan Poole allegedly said untrue? More importantly, how is what Jordan Poole said grounds to get punched in the face by your own teammate, who's supposed to be a leader on the team? None of this makes any sense. This sounds like junior high school when a kid says something to hurt a bigger kid's feelings and the big kid can't handle it, so he punches him in front of everyone. Why, you ask? Simple, because he's a bully. That's what bullies do. They can give out criticism, but they can't handle it themselves. You can't punch someone in the face because you don't like what they said to you or because they hurt your feelings. That's not the way it works, especially if they are saying something that has truth to it. If you think about it, Jordan Poole is also a backpack for Stephen Curry. The entire team is a backpack for Steph Curry. You don't think so? Well, how about the time when Steph scored over 40 points and beat the Boston Celtics in a finals game they were not supposed to win? Did I mention they won the championship that year? You know, the one where Steph cried when he was overwhelmed with joy? How about Steph Curry's performance was so stellar in 2022 that he put the Warriors on his back? Not just the team, but the entire organization, and gave them their fourth championship in the Steph Curry era. If that's not enough, how about the most recent playoffs, when Steph Curry single-handedly sent the Sacramento Kings home and taunted them by saying, "Light the beam"? If that's not enough, what about the game where Draymond Green stomped on Domantas Sabonis' chest during a crucial playoff game and got himself suspended? Then the Warriors came back with a vengeance and won the game without Draymond. Did you hear that? I said, without Draymond. If this rumor is true, and this is what Jordan Poole actually said to Draymond right before he punched him, then this makes Draymond look even worse. I have a serious question for you all. When are we going to stop excusing people's behavior just because they are talented? Good defense doesn't make it okay for you to assault someone just because you don't like what they said to you. The entire time that whole ordeal was going on, Draymond just kept making excuses and playing the victim. This is what bothers me so much about this. We are human. We all make mistakes. But when you make a mistake, just admit that you are wrong and don't make any excuses for it. By saying things like, "You don't know what he said to me," and "Why did this person decide to record me during practice?" Those are all excuses. Keep your hands to yourself. Period. I think Draymond needs help. Perhaps anger management classes and therapy will do him good, not just as a player, but as a person. But if we keep giving him a pass every time he explodes and punches someone in the face, then we are a part of the problem. I was honestly bothered the entire summer regarding the whole trading Jordan Poole to a currently low-tier team. The whole thing just seemed really unfair. Picture this. I come on your team as a rookie, you tell me to listen to my leaders, I learn from my leaders, I work hard in the offseason, I come back, play really well, and help you get a championship. Then you promote me, rightfully, by giving me a raise. And then I say something to one of my leaders in practice and get punched in the face for it. And what do? You give him a fine. That's laughable. Try giving a ticket to a multimillionaire, see how much it affects them. It's laughable for them because they're rich. Duh. Then when I have an off season because I'm still healing after being sucker punched in front of everyone, you trade me to protect the man that assaulted me. Why? Because he's a great defender and you want another championship. Wow, money really does talk in this business. I recently heard someone make a comment about the Warriors. They said the Warriors can't trade Chris Paul, it would compromise their integrity. I thought to myself, what integrity? Warriors lost their integrity when they traded a deep three-point making sharpshooter for a great defensive player with anger issues. I guess talent doesn't matter. In the end, it's all about the money for the Warriors. That's not integrity. That's greed. Do you think if Jordan Poole was Joe Lacob's son, that Draymond would still be a Warrior? No. That's the answer. Honestly, this whole thing is just so unfair for Jordan Poole. I do wish him well, and I hope he has a breakout season this year with the Wizards. Speaking of Draymond Green, here's some more breaking news. Here's the scoop. Draymond Green, the star defensive player from the Golden State Warriors, has hit a bit of a speed bump. He's got a sprained left ankle, and he might need some time off to heal. The word on the street from Jason Dumas at Cron 4 is that he could be out anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks. But here's the good news, it's not a high ankle sprain, which can be even trickier. Now, Draymond had a bit of a rough patch last season with a back injury that kept him out for almost half the games. But the year before, he was in tip-top shape, playing in 73 games and putting up some impressive stats. 8.5 points, 7.2 rebounds, and 6.8 assists per game. The Warriors are gearing up for a new season, and Draymond's injury couldn't have come at a worse time. Their media day is just around the corner, and training camp starts right after that. But don't worry too much. Draymond recently signed a massive 4-year, $100 million contract extension with the Warriors in June. So, whether it takes 3 weeks or 6 for him to bounce back from this ankle sprain, he should be back on the court before the regular season kicks off. Draymond's heading into his 12th NBA season, and he's a vital part of the Warriors championship squad, along with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. With the Warriors aiming for another Larry O'Brien trophy, they'll be crossing their fingers for a speedy recovery because they need all hands on deck for this win now mission. I would love to hear your thoughts on Draymond's injury or his temper. Do you think I'm wrong about the whole thing? Or do you agree with some or all of the things I've said? Please let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe for more NBA content. Thank you for your support, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.